Deep fried.
As you call them, they call you when they need something. Trees for the blunt, to G's for the front. I found a way to get peace of mind for years and left the hell alone. Turn a deaf ear to the cellular phone. Send me a letter or better, we can see each other in real life. Just so you can feel me like a steel knife. At least so you can see the white of their eyes. Bright with surprise once they finish spitting lies. Associates is your boys, your girls, bitches, niggas, homies. Close, but really don't know me. Mom, dad, comrade, peeps, brothers, sisters, duns, dunnies.
Mic test, mic test. 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Laugh like the Sunday funnies. Fan be around whether you pay to bum me. You could either ignore this advice or take it from me. Be too nice, some people
Testing, testing, testing. Well, I couldn't hear any of that. Testing over the music. Well, I couldn't hear any of that. Testing over the music. Perfect. It's actually pretty good.
I'm real choosy on what I choose to let crew see. You telling me I try to act broke. Jealousy the number one killer.
Oh, hey Portobello. I'm a big fan of yours, Portobello. I had a dream that you and Top Bronson were living like just down the hall from me. And Jube was like 3 doors down. Bronson was like off to the left. You were on my side of the hall on the left. And they were like, who's smoking the weed? Someone's smoking the weed and like stinking up the building. But like, weed's illegal here, right? But like half the population probably smokes like fairly regularly. And not that there isn't like a huge taboo around it because of the social stigma. But I get the feeling in my building, like, I could go outside the front of my building and like smoke a bunch of weed and no one would care. Or like even me blowing at my window, I don't think anyone really cares. Did you, oh my god, I wanted to talk about some stream stuff, but I should set up my stream properly before I start. But Cherry put out like a tweet today. So I was wondering if like people thought about it that hard. What's a good stream name? Stone Shard and the Gift of the Gab? I don't know. Yeah, but Cherry put out a tweet today alluding to Justical and the stream. Did she delete it? Hold up, let me check my kick stream before I get distracted. But yeah, it was basically like a message alluding to the fact that she felt like kind of jilted that Justical and his fans like entertain the hatred that Kelly brings on when, you know, it was personally aimed at Cherry and her abortion. It's pretty fucking valid, right? Makes me want to continue telling Kelly to get out of here, but like, equally, this is obviously post Kelly leaving, post Cherry leaving and Kelly coming back. So it's just like another thing for Cherry to be like annoyed about. And Justicle's just doing it for the money, but like, it's not like that makes Cherry wrong and him right. It's just one of those things where it's like, I guess Cherry called it correctly. And probably plays into the classic, like, Kelly Jean needs to be not entertained, you know, because she's not an entertaining person in the typical sense. She's not here for the benefit of anyone but herself, unfortunately. I had this talk about Lav like recently, because Lav is kind of ready to entertain, right? Kelly is just here to complain, and it blows up her ego that she gets a bunch of views off of it. But the like greed and hunger for the views and like the reveling in it are sort of like you can be like, right, the supervisor of your company, and be like, I'm the supervisor in it, I'm the man. But you could also be completely incompetent and not deserve that position, and have only got there because you fucked other people over and you were like desperately inserting yourself to other people's like good graces in ways that you don't deserve. And that's kind of like Kelly. And we live in a culture where that's generally needs to be called out. But we also live in a streamer world. You don't deserve. And that's kind of like Kelly. And we live in a culture where that's generally needs to be called out. Typically, like in the West, we're more like merit based, whereas in like Japan and India and stuff, it's like respect your elders, right? But if your elder's a fucking drunk idiot who's like out of touch, people are gonna be like not so respectful in New Zealand and America, right? Let's have a quick look at the end of Justicle's stream to see, was Kelly on the end of the stream? I fell asleep for like 3 hours and woke up right at the end of the stream. Looks like Kelly was on the stream from the thumbnail. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like it, dude. If I'm signed into Twitter, will Cherry's tweet show up? Does she have a new account? I went in a private window and it only showed me like 2023 messages. Which is weird. Okay, here it is. Bro, I got that Adobe effect kicking in. What's the best way to like present this? Should I like just cut these out? Should I cut this whole thing out like that? Yeah, so Kelly swoops in for the last hour. Guys, pay $250 and I'll get Kelly on for the stream.
Arthritis. It's a great publication in the New
COVID?
England Journal of
Okay.
Medicine, which is like the highest impact fact journal, showing that Tai Chi, there's something going on there. And so I think when you develop...
Wait.
Bro, I love Tai Chi. Get my crop top. Get my stubbies. What do you call stubbies in America? Go to the gym, do some Tai Chi. Stubbies. Oh wait, here's a good photo. I'm like, where's the classic look? You're just a hard man out there. You need the utility. Okay, so I don't need to be signed in to see Cherry's messages. Whatever. I can just like chuck this in like an Imgur file and then copy paste that over to my private browser. Right, she's so cute sometimes. Just happy Cherry. Okay, that's maybe a little bit more raunchy than cute. Get it out here. Can't have my future wife seeing that on my stream. I don't consider any person or community that values the deeply hurtful ways others have mocked my struggles after my miscarriage to be good on me, or good for me. Alright, it's just like a good self-acknowledgement. And people who care about me don't invite over and over again, hurt or shame, like that in my life, for their amusement. Yeah, that's very true. I don't know what Logistical would say if you were like, hey, do you even care? I jumped in on the end of a relevant stream, but it was mainly like a reflex to hearing Kelly be like, I'm not a good liar. I fucking clicked to join that room before I even woke up today. I heard that in my dreams. So I muted myself and took a step back and was like, you know, Rally and Aninu are like busy falling in love. I don't want to shit on it. We're screaming at Kelly. But I wanted to. I fucking wanted to, right, chat? But equally, I know I shouldn't, because it's like... you just want to not talk to Dr. Kelly. Don't do it, dudes. Don't talk to Dr. Kelly. But would Justical say that he, like, cares about Jerry? Probably not. He just cares about the money, right? So I went and had a shower, and I was like, you know, it'd be good to let Cherry know somehow that, like, I agree with her, and that I want her, like, gone. And the people in the community are, like, recognize that we should just tell her to get the fuck out. And we do try to do that. Just, we're not here to be entertained by your hatred.
when I watched The Simpsons season 2, do you think the animators are like, wow, that's really creepy, why are you looking that up?
Okay, I mean, if people are just gonna sit in the Discord spamming old shit of me, then I'm just gonna leave.
Heck, leave! Leave! Please. Go, dude. I don't want you here. We do care about Cherry. Or do we? Am I gaslighting myself into caring about Cherry just because I don't like Kelly? I don't think so. But I don't know how much it applies to Justical, right? I don't know how much I should hold him accountable for this. But reading this tweet kind of hits you in the feels, right? I don't know what I'm doing next. I like streaming, and I think on my own I can control this better. This is what I've always said about it, right? You don't notice, like, the frustration that Cherry has, unless you're me being an annoying chatter. I think on my own I can control this better, but I am a little mind fucked and a little hopeless right now. I'm not going to take more time offline because I decided if streaming is something I should even return to. Did I read that correctly? I want to take a little more time offline before I decide if streaming is something I should even return to. Yeah. Mook was in chat today as well. Hello, Kick. Please work. I just wanted to check and see if she... Sometimes she comes and hangs out and she doesn't tell you she's live, so just checking. I was like, Merc off the perk. Boy, do I have an offer for you. You may know of the Justical stream. But have you ever considered a dynamic of crisp lettuce and Merc off the perk? I'll be Justical, the man living in a colonized country, the racist man living in a colonized country, and you can be our Black Queen. There's tens of thousands of dollars to be made over the coming months, but you have to make the decision now to join. She did not join. And also, I'm retelling this in a different way. I really did just scream it at her. But yeah. It was a really good pitch. I came in strong. Feeling a little hopeless. I feel like that's probably the key part I want to like dive into for the mindset of like what Cherry is going through. Because it's not just like Justical's fault. It's the drive of it's the currency that he trades in as he gets paid to be a heartless cunt. So he doesn't care about Cherry. Did he tell her he cared? Do you think he misled her in some way into thinking this would be a caring space? Or was she able to like acknowledge that she needed to be cared for by the people around her? Which there's nothing wrong with that. And how do we deal with Kelly in these situations? Aside from just telling her to get the hell out of here, even though it seems futile, right? It seems hopeless for me to like do that. But I guess it also, in the lack of hope, I should just like stick to it and be the role model I want to be. And I'm not gonna lie, like doing that on a rally stream in front of like 300 people, and having Kelly like attack me on my past and be like, yeah, well, it happens to me, blah blah. I'm not you, Kelly. I don't deserve the shit that you deserve. And sometimes, Kelly, it might not even be that you deserve it, but it's just what needs to happen for the right consequences to be resolved. I feel like Hitler orating a crazy speech. The ends justify the means, Kelly. What's gonna happen to you should never happen to me. But you can't learn. She can't learn. She can't be reasoned with. It needs to be direct results of her actions. She needs to feel the pressure. You can't just be told how to throw a ball and then for the ball to be launched into the basketball hoop, right? You can't just learn about medicine. You can't just be told what like radioactive therapy does and for your cancer to disappear. You need to take the prescription. And that is maybe where we're at with Kelly. It all sounds very crazy and very extreme. Wait, why is this still on my screen? I thought I minimized it. Yeah, the greater good, dude. I shouldn't be so, like, nervous or, like, thinking about it so hard, really. Because, like, who am I to say whether or not it'll be good if, like, Kelly, leaving will make the community, like, a better place or be better for anyone. But then again, who's anyone to say I'm wrong? Someone's out there making the call that Kelly gets to be here, and it's her own fucking mental illness and the greed of the crowd and just to call himself. So fuck him, dude. Get them gone. Oh, my Twitch still says I'm playing Factorio. Get them gone. Get them out of here, man. I feel like my camera could be like a little bit more deep fried. How do we get that a bit more fried up? It's just so bright.
Oh.
Who's that?
Chris,
is that you, Leader?
This is Leader. Oh, bro, Androider is such a fucking bitch. Oh,
Let's
fuck
go.
me, she is a bitch.
True.
She joined in, right, and I was asking about fucking you know the
Wait, so some
Channy of
context.
Destiny, right, for Reddit.
Which no, wait, hold on. I've heard this from a bunch of people today, and about her just being a cunt in gen chat, looking sideways at people and being a cunt.
Yeah, she literally in front of Irrelevant and everyone. She like started to, she like said, "Oh yeah, this is the guy that brings it, that tries to bait chat and stuff, and essentially in front of everyone." I'm like, no, I actually come in and.
She says horrible. She'll say horrible shit about you, and people will let it slide. Yeah, I agree. Like not about you, just about anyone, right? Like, because she's so retarded and so offhanded that she can just say the most crazy shit, and people just won't take it seriously. But when you're on the receiving end of it, it's just like, what the fuck are you doing? You can't say that.
To me, like, how I dealt with it, right, was I just went heavy sarcasm. So I was like, I said to Irrelevant, maybe this was a little bit of like, I was doing a little bit of backseat gaming. I was like, Irrelevant, you should definitely play 1, 3, and 5. Because he was playing, a card game like Irrelevant. I definitely play. And she goes, I think he knows how to play. And so I go, oh, really? Does he? And then she's like, yeah, I think, does he? Fucking
nice.
Dumbass fucking bitch. Like, I don't... I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry it left a bad taste in your mouth. That is fucked up. I get it, dude. Because it's like, you don't really want to be a part of that situation. Like, do you just treat her like the child she is?
Yeah. I wouldn't care if she called out my behavior because it just annoyed her and she didn't add any addendums to it, or she didn't add any like qualifiers or anything like that. She just said, "Look, this behavior is really pissing me off." Fine, I can take that. But like, holy shit, fucking yeah, no. I was just like thinking there. I was just like, you know, if she brings up shit again, I'm gonna start bringing up the crisp drama.
Let's go.
I'll be like, hey, what was that whole stream about you with fucking, you know, what are you on stream for
Yeah, bring it up. I want people to start bringing up the fact that me and her had this debate in front of like 2,000 people and she looked like a complete retard the whole time. I need other people to be like, Androider, you lost. You looked like the retard there. No one bothers telling you because like you are just such a fucking retard that it looks it's like you don't need to be told because you just constantly live it, right? No point telling a duck it's a duck, but Androider, you're a fucking retard. No one takes you seriously.